Yeah, so good afternoon, everyone. So, if you have any question on remaining slides related to disposal or public private PPP mode, the PPP projects, or financial or integrated waste management, or special waste, you can put up your queries. Okay. Yeah, see, Guru Chandra has joined. Good evening, Guru Chandra. Put up any if you have any query. So one query has raised close by gametes. Does solving assignment question is out the exam? Very obvious. See, idea about the giving the assignments to get ease in your final exam. So uh, I think once you able to solve all the assignments, I think your final exam also will be the. I think it will be eased out. Okay. And obviously, assignments also consist of marks, your weightages. So obviously, your assignments are very important to to not only pass this exam to get the good grade in the during the final exam, final grades. So you can not only you can ask the queries regarding exam or assignments, but you can ask during the lectures also. If any query arise during the lectures, or if you want to ask anything about all, I think whatever the lectures has been there, within that also you can ask the question if you didn't understand. So good evening. Someone is writing good evening, sir. Yeah. Yes, I think you can ask your doubts. See why I'm online available, just to answer your doubts or queries during the lectures. Okay, just write your doubts or query. So good evening, Mutli. So the one doubt was like my health was not good, so I had missed so many weeks. Can I qualify for the exam if I do all assignment solution for 2nd November exam? Yes, no problem. I think the final exam, I think if you prepare for final exam properly, your exam also is similar to your assignments. Okay, so don't worry about that. If you have missed some assignments also, no worry. But for final exam, try as possible as good one. Okay. No, no, don't worry about the exam. Just go through the all the slides. Slides are available. Suppose you won't be able to see the slides. I think it is. I think my all slides are available on YouTube also. So just go through that and don't depress. Okay. There will be 50 questions in the final exam, and it's a MCQ exam. So don't get depressed. Mm. Assignment questions are going to repeat in the final exam. Mm. Yeah, it's possible, but not all the assignment questions. Maybe if you, but don't worry about that. Again, I'm saying if you are not able to finish all the assignments, still you can do good into final exam. About 70%. No, no, not 70% repeat. It is already there in the website, I think. Just go through that one. I think could be 20%. So my best wishes for you also for the final exam. And I especially want, I think everyone should apply for this exam because this is one of the most important course in environmental science and engineering. So there is one, what will be the exam pattern, sir? exam patterns are like I told is a MCQ only, similar to assignments. All the questions under the MCQ. But under the MCQ, there will be, I think, but multiple choice could be available for answering your question, answer any question. Okay, multiple answers. Any slide related, any query, any doubts? Is one more doubt. Like it's too much data in the slides. How to decide what to remember for the exam? It's confusing which data are not important for the exam. No, no, don't remember the data. See, in the space management, actually, whatever data I provided, those data are somewhat like 90s or maybe 2010, 2015. So those data is not very important one. So that actually is just explanation is very important, not data. You need not to remember the data. Like suppose I think if the questions like uh, 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 mm, plastic concentration, plastic or paper concentration has been increased now. Why? So you can say that like that earlier, like in 90s or in 2000, 2005, concentration was very less, but because of commercial activities, more online purchase and all, I think that has been increased now. I think these things has to be remember, but not particular data. Even in the class also, I didn't say that you should remember those tables. There are too much tables are available. But actually, why those changes? That is the important one to understand, not the data wise. And in the exam also, I think There could be say few questions where data is important, but is not very important one. Yeah, slide data. There were few questions will be there. One, but those data are very important data. But I think you need to remember which data is very important. Okay. So wherever in the slide, I think old data are there. You need not to remember much on that. So assignment question, I think these questions has been given is mostly is because of I think to remember within a week. I think at least something you can remember. But for final exam, um, some some data will be asked, but is very important one. But I am saying that old data you need not to remember. See, some questions I think you can get it online also. I think you can get few questions. I think previous years because this course is running from last 4 to 5 years. So few questions. I think you can go through those old questions also. It is available on YouTube. So another one more question I think is like, sir, I'm facing issues in remembering the composting and digestion modules. Although I have revised it for 2 3 times, but still I am sure about it. I'm not sure about it. Any solution, suggestion from your side, sir? See, just listen to me. Like how you can remember that composting is a aerobic process. Okay, and when you say digestion is an anaerobic process, anaerobic digestion process. So aerobic composting it required oxygen. In the and composting will be always aerobic process, and digestion is without aeration. So it's an anaerobic process. So composting will go in this way, like in the composting temperature will rise to thermophilic temperature, mesophilic to thermophilic temperature because of organic degradation process. Whereas in anaerobic digestion, uh, anaerobic digestion, it has a 4 different phases, or at least you can remember the 3 stages. Acid digestion and methogenesis, acidogenesis. Hydrolysis, acidogenesis, methogenesis. Or you can easily remember that hydrolysis. Hydrolysis is nothing but a, I think if waste is getting shredded, that is also hydrolysis process. It's a mechanical hydrolysis process. So hydrolysis followed by, and I think when you feed in the anaerobic digestion process, it has to be feed in the reactor. So normally the waste is fed into the sludge form, slurry form. So, and if there is a slurry, condition could be anaerobic, very easy to have the anaerobic condition. So slurry hydrolysis. So to make the slurry, mechanical hydrolysis is very important. And then it go to the acid phase and methane phase. Okay. So this is how I think you can remember. And the product wise also you can remember, like composting, your product will be, your production could be the carbon dioxide will produce. And finally, you'll get the compost kind of material or compost, your final product. Whereas in the anaerobic digestion, in the methane phase, there will be biogas production will be there. So biogas means there will be two gases, carbon dioxide and methane. So methane is your product in anaerobic digestion process. Gas. This another question, like paper will come from our weekly assignment or not. A few questions will be repeated from the assignments. The pattern will be the same, like assignment pattern in for final exam. So that composting anodization, I think the engineers. It's okay for you now. Composting, actually, there were few 4 to 5 lectures was there. So and for anaerobic there is a different week. There is 3 lectures on anaerobic. So both are separate one. Aerobic process, anaerobic process. Anaerobic digestion or biogas process, same. Biogas production, same. Another query is like, name some of the topics which was very important from the final exam point of view. Sir. No. Please go ahead. Excellent. So topics you are asking, so I think almost all the topics will be there in the final exam. I can't say like only few topics will be there in the exam. Almost I think all the topics will be there. Important means the questions from the composting, anaerobic digestion, disposal sites, even that collection, storage. I think everything will be there. So obviously, this course, the exam, almost I think all the topics will be there. Yeah, one other query is asking by Manoj Meshram. How many questions will be in the exam? 50 questions. In the MCQ questions, similar to the assignments. What about numericals? There will be numericals or not? Yes, numericals also will be there. How many numericals will be there from which topic? The numericals will be there only in collection, only that topic, only in that secondary collection. I can't tell you that how many, maybe one or two questions, maybe. But numericals will be only in the collection, secondary collection. I think another question is like, sir, questions will be equally distributed from all weeks, or it's not like week wise? Yeah, questions will be equally means I think it's not like two questions from each one, but it will be from the all weeks. But it's not like same from the every week, same number of questions from each week. See, that's why I was asking for important topics. Maybe possibility the questions asked in will be from the week. I don't have to study seriously. I think this entire course is very, very important, and all the topics are very important to understand. So you have to have study or you have to read all the chapters, all the topics. It's not only for the exam. Now, obviously, exams are there, but I think your understanding also is very important now. And especially for solid waste management, I think municipal solid waste management, all the functional elements are very important to understand and their relation between the functional elements. Understand? Like functional element, like take example, like if you have proper collection, segregated collection, so then you need to understand that once the waste is segregated in two forms or three forms, wet waste should goes to the composting facility, anaerodization facility. So obviously you need to understand, you have to well prepare to have the composting anaerodization facility. Then only that segregated collection, that functional element will be beneficial. Similarly, yeah, that is for wet waste. For dry waste, you should have at least that recycling facility. And sub-segregation is very, very important. Like MRF, that material recovery facility, where the sub-segregation is very, very important to have the recycling facilities. Otherwise, at least you should have the chemical transformation like incineration facility, pyrolysis facility. I think at least that mixed waste. Mixed waste means only dry mixed waste without sub-segregation. You can put it into the, you can utilize in the incineration facility. So incineration also you need to understand. And for in such kind of waste which is not combustible, which is not biodegradable, then I think it goes to the disposal site. So obviously, sanitary landfill is very, very important to understand. So this is how I think these all functional elements are related to each other. That's why when this course has been started, it has started with the functional element first, and it is all related. That's why in India the waste management is not very quality wise, na? It's not good. Very few cities, I think they have all functional elements. I think they are related together. Like take example Indore. See, I think they work for the first the segregation one, and along with the segregation, they had designed the recycling facility. They designed the biogas facility. So it's very important actually. Na? Schemes are important for exam. Yes, yes. Yes, the schemes are important for exams. Yes, like treatment of biomedical, like treatment of biomedical waste is governed by. This is another rule, biomedical waste management rule. As per the biomedical waste management rule, it is not under the MSW. So when I say MSW, MSW is specially for residential waste and commercial waste. But this course, I think I included one, I think maybe biomedical one lecture. This actually, this considered as a special waste. Even the plastic is also considered to be a special waste. And why it is put it in the special waste? Because based on their characteristics and their treatment process, their processing processes. And even the generation also is not like same like MSW. So here, these biomedical waste is mostly comes from the hospitals or those areas. Okay. So for household biomedical waste, that considered to be under the household hazardous waste. In that, I think it has been considered. And treatment is only, I think, until now, the treatment is incineration only. So I think that rule also has come up in the modified one in 2016. So that's what I think nowadays. I think most of the cities will have one biomedical incineration facility. Almost, I think all class one, class two cities have one biomedical facility. At least one facility is available. And just to share, you guys also like IIT Guwahati also have one hospital facility, small. So their waste also is goes to the biomedical initiation facility. You're asking, can you just tell me some of the questions? Even I'm not aware about those questions. Again, I think if you have any query, we have another 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes are available. Yes, yes. These are last live questions, live session. Sorry. Although I think I'll be available on, I think if you have, after this exam also, or this course, if you have any query, I'll be available on my mail. So you can write to me. I'll be able to answer your queries. Someone wants to really want to understand more waste management. um, I think you can visit our campus also, IIT Guwahati campus. The campus have very good, the Department of Civil Engineering have very good facility of solid waste management. So you can learn many things here. Madhav, okay. Greetings, sir. I am currently in grade 12 preparing for JEE mains 26. Any advice? Prepare well. Try to get it in IIT. If not, I think NIT is also is good to have BTech degree. But this degree is not only for just because you are getting the job. But why IIT or NIT? I think IIT especially, we have very good laboratory facility. So whatever engineering you're going to study it here is not only the bookish one, but I think you'll have good laboratory facility, and laboratory facilities is open for 24 hour, and almost all facilities are there. So book also has to be read your lectures, and through the lectures, and also laboratory facilities where you can do a lot of things by yourself. So try to get it in NIT or IIT. That's the only advice, but not for the job purpose only. To learn something good in the engineering, job will come automatically once you have proper understanding, engineering understanding. See, I have a passion towards civil and architecture. Yeah, it's good. But remember, civil and architecture both are different. So in architecture, mostly I think you learn only construction related one things. But in civil engineering, like this environmental engineering also is part of civil engineering. So civil engineering is very big one. So not only structure but also building, even environment, water resources, geotechnology, geotechniques, that soil related work, transportation. These two, that is good. I think you have passion toward the civil, especially, and you don't require much. Uh, I think that marks also JE. Uh, Civil is easy to get it in even in IITs. And many IITs doesn't have architecture. Like IIT Guwahati, we do not have architecture department. We have design department. So we provide that BTS degree, BTS, Bachelor in Design. But I think that also is from JE as another exam, same like from architecture. I'm not aware much onto that. So I think now time is getting over. So everyone, I think best wishes for the exams, final exams. Please prepare well because this course is operating from last 5 years, and I think we had good number of participation in the exam, but the passing is not that good. 30%, 40%. Even I think last year was for 50% only. So I think prepare well. Uh, and this course is not only, as I told, this course is not only for getting the grade card or something like that, but also waste management is everyone has to be learned because Swachh Bharat mission, everyone has to get aware. And hopefully, I think this course is under that particular Swachh Bharat mission, where all the functional element has been discussed together. So I tried my best to create those slides, and all those slides are somewhat old, but I think go through that. I think same slides are available in YouTube also, so you can learn through YouTube uh, and prepare well in the exam. And in future also, if anything, anyone, I think if want to know anything on waste management, as I told previously also, you can write me email. If someone is close to Guwahati or IIT near your northeast, try to visit our laboratory. We'll be able to show you our facility where we, as I told in the previous live sessions, we take care of 1 ton waste per day in our laboratory. So it's the only institute we're taking care of that. So once again, best wishes for the final exam, and so bye bye from my side.